Welcome to Dr. Medina's Explain Everything Quick Guide to MLA Format. This presentation is adapted from OWL Purdue's website, owl.english.purdue.edu. And right here you'll see a screenshot of OWL Purdue's online writing lab. What we're going to be looking at today are the basics for in-text citation. That means when you have a quote inside of a paragraph, and at the same time looking at the basics for a works cited page. And here we have a list of some of the general guidelines of a MLA format paper. You'll notice that the font is Times New Roman, the size is 12 point, the margins are 1 inches, and everything else is fairly regimented. So for using in-text citation, using a quote in a paragraph, you'll notice that in the first example they provide that the name of the author is mentioned in the introductory phrase, where it says Wordsworth stated that romantic poetry is marked by a quote spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings, end quote. You'll notice that it only has the page number because Wordsworth's name is mentioned in the introductory phrase, whereas in the following example, romantic poetry is characterized by quote the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings, end quote, Wordsworth, and the page number follows. And then in the next example you'll see that they use Wordsworth's name, however it's a paraphrase, but they still use the page number. The other example I'd like to draw your attention to for in-text citation is the use of multiple authors. And you'll see in the example they provide, Smith, Yang, and Moore argue that tougher gun control is not needed in the United States. And you'll see the page number comes at the end. However, in the next example you'll see the authors state tighter gun control in the United States erodes Second Amendment rights, end quote, with the parentheses, the last name is divided by a comma, and an and before the second name, or the last name. And just some of the basic rules for a works cited page. You want to have your works cited page on a new page, and you want to have works cited centered at the top of your page. Each of the works cited will be double spaced, and you'll indent the second and subsequent line of citations. You can find a good example of this on OWL Purdue's website. Here we have a basic format for an in-text for a works cited page using a book format with a single author. You'll notice it says the last name, comma, first name, period, the title of the book, which is actually italicized as well, with the period, city of publication. And the other thing I want to draw your attention to is the medium of publication. You'll see in the examples it says print, period. However, if you're using a website or something from the web, such as a YouTube clip as a reference, you would put web. Another popular works cited page is to have a reference from a collection or anthology, in which case if it's just a chapter or an article from a journal, you would have the last name, the first name, the title of the essay in quotation marks, and then the title of the collection followed once again in italics, then the editor's name, city of publication, publisher, year, page range of entry, which is important, and medium of publication. They provide an example below. I hope this quick video has helped you think about some of the basics of MLA citation, which you might use to refer to in concert with the OWL Purdue website, and good luck creating your own Explain Everything grammar video presentations.